Let's go. It's your man Mike Bowens coming to you once again, live and direct. I'm about to drop bombs all on your head. Boom, 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 boom. Listen, I'm coming to you from the subject, why did I get married? Why did I get married? In relationships, there may be times where you have asked yourself this question. And I find it to be very true that you have many single people who want to be married, and you have many married people who want to be single. And you got to get to the point where in your marriage that you're happy to be married and see the good qualities in the person that you're with, as opposed to, just tolerating them. But one of the things that I've learned of studying, observing people, and early on in my marriage that I learned that I was not going to do was you can't try to change the person that you're with. That's a bomb going off. I'm not going to even give it to you right now, but that's a bomb going off. Oftentimes in a relationship, when you're with a person, you feel like because we're together, they should do things exactly how I do it. It's two individuals coming together as one. And that's false. That's a false expectation. Because just because I like to watch a particular TV show does not mean that my wife must have to like it as well. That's not even good English, but you know what I'm saying. Doesn't mean that she have to like it, or she likes to refurbish furniture and things of that nature. And it's not really my thing, but I support her because that's what makes a good marriage. The things that I like to do, it's not necessarily her thing, but she supports me. And I'm not trying to change her. Listen, I don't think you should do this. Now, if it's something that's with her health and things of that nature, or, the other day, right? Because I've been wearing sneakers without socks, working out, doing whatever, getting odd jobs done around the house. And she said, I smelled your sneakers the other day and they kind of stink. Your feet going to start to stink if you don't wear socks. And that's just a fact. Don't mean she's trying to change me. She's trying to help me. And I think one of the keys to a good marriage is that you got to understand that your spouse is not trying to hurt you. Your spouse is not your enemy. Now, some people will write me and say, my spouse is trying to hurt me. They are trying to take me down, Mike. But that's a whole different scenario than what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in marriage, you got to go back to in the beginning. Why did you get married in the first place? Because you love this person. There's something about this person that you fell in love with. Something about this person that you said, I want to spend the rest of my life with this person and we could build together. But somewhere along the line, you lost that. And you got to get that back, rekindle that. And it's like, if I'm with you and you with me, let's build together. Let's not make the small things the big things, right? And let's see what we love about each other and let's enhance that, right? And so I'm not trying to change you and you're not trying to change me, but we're gonna gel together so we can get better together. And I feel like that's one of the keys to a successful marriage is that I'm not going to try to change you to make you to be the woman that I want you to be. You can't try to change me to make me be the man that you want me to be. If you wanted somebody who was different than me, then that's who you should have chose from the beginning. But we can grow together. We can mature together. We can, elevate spiritually together. We can elevate emotionally together. We can elevate financially together. But there's some things about me that's just the way I am. Now, if it's a nasty attitude, I need to work on that. Because I should not be talking to you any old kind of way and just be like, oh, that's just the way he is. No. I'm supposed to treat you with love, dignity, respect, kindness, right? The Bible says that husband ought to be willing to die for his wife like Christ died for the church. And so that's the type of perspective and attitude that I'm coming from. And so marriage is a beautiful thing, right? When you protect your marriage, when you don't let other things get inside of what you have built together, right? And it comes down to so many different factors, but respect, right? Honor. I'm never going to talk to a colleague or a friend better than I talk to my wife. I'm never going to treat a colleague or a friend or a stranger better than I treat my wife, and so on and so forth, right? She should never treat her friends better than she treats me. She's supposed to treat everybody with love, first and foremost, but she's supposed to treat me better than anybody else because we're connected in the spiritual realm. We're connected as one. And so when you think about why you got married, keep these things in the forefront of your mind, that you don't start to take that person for granted and start talking to them any old kind of way. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of couples begin to break apart, because they forget the respect. They forget doing the little things. They forget what they fell in love with them, why they fell in love with them in the first place. They forget having taken out time to have romantic rendezvous and things of that nature, or just sitting down and cuddling and watching a movie, or whatever, cooking each other dinner, or can I give you a back rub, or you want some a bubble bath, whatever. It's taking the time out to do the little things, right, like you did in the beginning, consistently throughout that marriage. And by doing so, you keep the spark alive. But when you begin to treat your friends better than you treat your husband, or you treat your coworkers better than you treat your wife, then guess what? You start to draw a wedge between you. And I'm about closing doors that don't need to be open, because that's how you give the devil room to get into your relationship. And I believe that any relationship can turn around and be better than what it is right now. Even if it's good, it could be great. Even if it's great, I believe it could be greater. Even if it's terrible, I believe it could be much better than what it is. It's about having patience with one another, praying for one another, and understand that you're dealing with a human being, and that this person gonna make mistakes. And not everything needs to be said. Sometimes I do something and my wife I may get on her nerves, or she may get on my nerves, or whatever. I may do something. I don't always have to say, you know what? Why'd you do that? Sometimes it's better just to shut up. Shut up. Just let it pass and then move on. Everything don't have to be said. And you'll find that you'll save yourself a lot of arguments when you give the person the upper hand and treat them with love and respect in every aspect of the word. I hope this message encouraged somebody, right, to make your marriage better than what it was, and even better, and even like go to higher heights than you thought it could be. This is your man Mike Bowens. I'm signing off until next time, saying be blessed.